Welcome to Inspire and Lead. ഇന്നൊരു educational video ചെയ്യുന്ന. As always, educational videos are only for information purpose. ജീവിതത്തിൽ എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വന്തം നാട്, വീട്, ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, റിലേറ്റീവ്സ്, ഫാമിലി ഇവരെല്ലാം വിട്ടിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിത പങ്കാളിയായിട്ട് ചേരാൻ വേണ്ടി അവരുടെ ജോബ് നീഡ്സിന് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി നിങ്ങളുടെ നാടും വീടും എല്ലാം വിട്ട് വേറൊരു ലാൻഡിലോ ഫോറിൻ ലാൻഡിലോ സ്റ്റേറ്റിലോ പോകേണ്ട ആവശ്യം വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Has there been a time in your life when you have to leave behind all those were precious to you, such as your house, your friends, your family, your career, to join your working spouse in a foreign land? If so, friends, this video is for you. Today's topic is about trailing spouses. So who is a trailing spouse? Trailing spouse is one who leaves behind everything, including family, friends, career, relatives, to join their working spouse in a other state or country. അപ്പം ഒരു മാരേജിൽ ഒരു ഹസ്ബൻഡിന് വെളിയിൽ ഒരു ജോലി കിട്ടിപ്പോവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ വൈഫ് അക്കമ്പനി ചെയ്യുന്നതോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വൈഫിന് വേറെ കൺട്രിയിലോ സ്റ്റേറ്റിലോ ജോലി ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പോകുന്നത് ഹസ്ബൻഡ് അക്കമ്പനി ചെയ്യുന്നോ അവരെയാണ് ട്രെയിലിംഗ് സ്പൗസസിന് വിളിക്കുന്നത്. അതായത് അവർ ഈ വർക്കിംഗ് സ്പൗസിനെ അക്കമ്പനി ചെയ്ത് കൂടെ പോവുക. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഈ ട്രെയിലിംഗ് സ്പൗസിന് ഒരു സക്സസ്ഫുൾ കരിയർ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കാം, നല്ലൊരു ഫാമിലി ആൻഡ് ഫ്രണ്ട് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ബാക്ക് ഇൻ ദ ഹോം ടൗൺ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ അതെല്ലാം വിട്ട് ഒരു സാക്രിഫൈസ് ചെയ്ത് അവർ ഈ വർക്കിംഗ് സ്പൗസിൻ്റെ കൂടെ അക്കമ്പനി ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടൊരു ഡിസിഷൻ എടുത്ത് പോവുക. സൗണ്ട്സ് എക്സൈറ്റിംഗ്, റൈറ്റ്? പക്ഷേ once they reach this new place, some trailing spouses do find it a challenge to adjust to this new environment. But since it's new, they still have that excitement within them. They will still play along, being that supportive spouse to take care and meet the needs of their working spouse. So അവരൊരു ഹോം മേക്കർ പ്ലേ ആയിരിക്കും അവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്ന വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോകുന്ന സ്പൗസിൻ്റെ നീഡ്സ്, അറ്റ് ഹോം നീഡ്സ് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും പിള്ളേരുടെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ടേക്ക് കെയർ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടും അവരൊരു ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഈ ട്രെയിലിംഗ് സ്പൗസസ് ഒരു അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് അവിടെ ചെയ്യുക. As months and years pass by, the working spouse have started to create his or her own friend circle group, is earning a salary and advancing in career. But what happens to the trailing spouse? While most trailing spouses find a way to balance things out, there are quite a number of trailing spouses who experience cultural shock and are clueless how to face the environment they are in. There are financial issues, lack of friends, and no social support to open out and speak to. However, they think this is all normal and something that they're expected to feel and continue like this because the spouse is working and you cannot complain, right? There has to be income in the house, and so the needs of the working spouse is what is important and your own needs are secondary. Pakshe, over time, this feeling is going to cost you because you are uncertain. Your identity is getting lost. You have to meet new demands like culture, climate, and outside all of this, what is your purpose apart from homemaking? Continuous such feelings could lead to sleep issues, anxiety, depression, loneliness, and other behavioral or eating issues. So just as a female trailing spouses have their own challenges that they face, the male trailing spouses are not behind in the challenges they have to face too. This is because male trailing spouses do not fall under the conventional thinking of a working male. A stay-home man who is involved with taking care of house may not be positively perceived by the general community because other stereotypical thinking undaida. So both male and female trailing spouses are dealing with their own issues because of this new adaptation that they have to do. But still, you kind of swallow this bitter pill because you think you're expected to support your working spouse. You are expected to be the homemaker and take care of the family needs. And then you find yourself being so isolated that you do not have a good social support around you to get you out of this loop. So today's video, I'm going to give you a few suggestions that you can think about either before or after you decide to join your working spouse. First point എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ think about how much adjustment you need to make in this new environment by leaving behind your successful career, a good education, friends, family, and to come to this new place. Think about what it will cost you and how much you need to start from scratch, how this will impact you emotionally and financially. While blind faith is good and you want everything to work out well, you also must have a backup plan if things backfire. You need to understand and get the information of living expenses, the cost of living in an outside state or country, how much it will affect your medical and health insurances, what is the cost of food and accommodation. Allathinem petti, while your working spouse may have this knowledge, you also have to have as a trading spouse what is the financial liability you're getting yourself into and what is the environment and support you have around you. Secondly, in case there is an emergency need, do have immediate contact list with you ready. This can be medical numbers, some law and order numbers, any kind of emergency contacts that you would have to keep. So if you don't have the money to make any immediate calls, do know there are always public community centers that provide, you can use free services. All you need to do is just walk out, go to this public place and stores and make a call to those who are in need. But you have to take the initiative to step out if there is an emergency crisis. Thirdly, not all trailing spouse, when they come to this foreign state or country, can immediately work. There may be visa or other legal work permit issues. So what are you going to do with your time outside of homemaking? Volunteering is a great opportunity to make connections. You can either volunteer based on your professional and academic degree or just do casual volunteering in the community. Nevertheless, both opportunities are great for networking and building contacts. Next step എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ know your cultural and community organizations and associations. Almost all states and community counties have several cultural associations that is similar to your background, language, ethnicity, or religious affiliations. Be proactive and try to establish contacts with these associations and organizations. This will also help you bring in new contacts by yourself and expand your own networks. Then, fifthly, make use of the community library. The community library is a great venue to expand educational awareness. And also do know that some community libraries offer free training that is related to skill sets and applied career needs. You know, you can find how to learn computer skills, how to do typing, how to improve your English language if needed, how to improve communication. Most libraries do free trainings for these kinds of needs. So do know that as you're waiting to get things organized in your life, you're not wasting time because you're also building skill sets that is useful for your resume. So you're using time positively and not using all your hours just for homemaking. Then lastly, do know that you're not alone. There are many trailing spouses like you. You need to identify them and take the lead to engage in a conversations with them. എന്തായാലും decide either to join your working spouse, right? That is a decision you made. But yet, do know that it is also your responsibility to ensure that you are safe and healthy. You need to take care of yourself too. Take lead and make changes to your lifestyle if needed. So hopefully this video on trailing spouses was useful for you, encourages you to make some changes towards your thought processes. If so, do like and share my video. ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവർ എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് ഇൻസ്പയർ ആൻഡ് ലീഡ് ചാനൽ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ ഫോർ നൗ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം വേറൊരു എക്സൈറ്റിംഗ് വീഡിയോ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നവരെ ദിസ് ഇസ് പ്രീത. ടേക്ക് കെയർ.